All right, welcome in. It's the Locker Room Report with Coach Winters. And Coach Winters, I thought it was interesting. I heard you say this after the game. It looked to me like Lake Erie came in and said, Warriors, we're not going to let you run the ball. And you said, all right, we're going to throw the ball. And again, we've talked so much about the diversity of this offense, but I think it was outstanding to see you guys go out there and do what you did based on what the defense was showing you.
Yeah, that was really the game plan going in. We just felt like out of our pro formation, they were going to put 9 guys in the box. So we said, oh, out of pro, we're throwing it every down. And we ended up doing that early. And at one point, we finally got them out of it, and we were able to run it for 200 yards.
You know, it's amazing. I remember talking to you last year, and you said, you know what, we'd really like a receiver or two to step up. I think a few have, to put it mildly, but Troy Burrell in particular, it's almost like when there's a big third down conversion that's needed, number one is the guy, and what a phenomenal half he had. 7 receptions, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, what can you say about Troy Burrell?
Well, he's a fantastic receiver, and he's a go-to guy for us. But what really has helped Troy is the fact that James Jackson and Dominique Maybanks have really stepped up, and our tight ends have stepped up. So we're able to be a little bit more diverse.
From a defensive standpoint, I mean, we've talked about it time and time again. I don't quite understand, and we even talk about it in the broadcast, why a team would decide to test the meat of that defensive line and come up the middle. But once again, that front four, whichever guy you have in there, they continue to get the job done.
Yeah, I think so. I'm very happy that the fact that we have 8 guys that can play it, and I think they did step up. But defensively, that was not a game that we're real proud of.
I know this is always a special week, dare I say a difficult week for you, because you're coaching against one of your friends. As you've told me in the past, not only one of your friends, but one of your closest friends. You coach with them. You continue to stay close with them. I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's not a lot of talking between you and Coach Lee Owens this week.
We actually did talk yesterday, more because I was trying to get on the field and just trying to get his band off the field so we could practice on Friday. And, of course, they wouldn't let us on the field because the band has to practice. But we try to keep it. We limit it. We actually limit it during the season. We're both focused on our own teams.
Coach, let's look at this game. This is a team that, as you mentioned, they made it difficult on you last year here at Tom Adams Field. They'll make it difficult on anybody. It's an offensive juggernaut. They can put a lot of points on the board. I think a lot of people are looking at this one and saying there could be some points scored.
Well, I think you have to look at both defenses. Their defense is excellent. Our defense is excellent. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points scored. I think it's going to be a tight game. They're very physical. We're very physical. I mean, it's kind of like looking in a mirror at times. Hopefully, the difference will be our skill players.
What's the key to a Warrior victory?
Well, again, our skill players just playing really well and making those plays that we made last week and in previous weeks. And then our defense, I think our defense is a little bit faster, and the speed on our defense.
Outstanding. Coach, let's keep this run going. We talk about it every week. It's been a lot of fun. Let's hope the fun continues. Best of luck against Ashland.
Thank you.